I've recently bought this car and I needed to change the rear brake pads, which I did yesterday. I'm not going to do a video on actually how to change brake pads because that's pretty easy, and there are other people that have done videos on how to change the pads. It was a lot easier than on my S-Type, so we won't talk about actually how to do the pads, but what I am going to talk about is how to put the parking brake into maintenance mode, which is what you need to do when you're going to work on the rear pads. I did find various methods on how to do it, and some of them didn't work for me, so I did find a method that was written down, and this is the one I'm going to talk about in this video. As an aside, as I say, I'm not going to talk about changing the pads, but what I would recommend is if you're going to change the pads, then you get a new pad monitoring sensor. This is my old one that I took off. Most of the videos that I saw about changing the pads didn't talk about this sensor. Fortunately, one person did, and so I decided to get a new sensor before I undertook the task of changing the pads. And I think you can probably see that this sensor is completely shot. It's had it. This is very easy to change. The only thing I would say, it's a pain that it's quite a long assembly, long cable, because it means this is the part that goes on the brake pads, and this part here obviously plugs into another part on the car, and this is accessible underneath the car. You can get to it with the car jacked up. I did that, and you can get both hands around the plug to take it off. Would have been nice if that lead was shorter so it was closer to the wheel, but I don't know. Anyway, so definitely change those if you're going to change the brake pads. Okay, so how to put the car parking brake into maintenance mode. This is what I did. It's a bit tricky to film all of it, so some of it I'll just have to talk to you about without actually showing you, because I need three hands. So what you need to do to put it into maintenance mode, now first of all, ignore some of the error messages that come up on here. I've got some other issues with the car I've got to sort out. That will be something else I'll possibly film. So what you need to do is turn the ignition on. Don't put your foot on the brake. Okay, and you can see I've got the solid parking brake symbol up there. Now you put your foot on the foot brake, and then you release the parking brake. Now you may hear it, you may not. Don't know if you could hear that, but I could hear it. So now I can take my foot off the foot brake and let go of the button. Now what I need to do is I need to push this down for 2 seconds, then I need to put my foot on the accelerator for 2 seconds, and then I need to toggle the ignition, so it's on at the moment. I need to toggle it off and toggle it on again straight away. Okay, that's the bit I'm not going to be able to show you pushing the button, but it's on. I toggle it off, toggle it back on again. So as I say, push the button down for 2 seconds, put my foot on the accelerator for 2 seconds, and now I'm going to toggle the ignition. And what you need to do is hold your foot on the brake, on the accelerator, and keep this button pushed down until you can hear the parking brake go into maintenance mode. You can hear it making a noise, and then you can let go of the accelerator and the parking brake switch. Now what you need to do to test it, if I pull the switch up on there, we're getting a flashing P, so that means it's in maintenance mode, and you'll see the message come up on there in a minute. There we go, park braking maintenance mode. That's another thing that some other people didn't say how to test it. So just try using the brake, put the brake on, and you should see the flashing to tell you it's in maintenance mode. So to do the opposite, so once you've done your work on your brake pads, you obviously need to take it out of maintenance mode, and it's very simple. All you need to do is have the ignition on. I've got it on already. and then I need to pull the park brake switch up for 2 seconds and put my foot on the accelerator for 2 seconds, and do the toggle again on there. Now what you must do is you must keep the button pulled up, and you must keep your foot on the accelerator while the parking brake is going out of maintenance mode. You'll hear it making a noise. You must keep, so you pull this up for 2 seconds, as I say, and then you put your foot on the accelerator. You keep that down, toggle the ignition, and then you'll hear it come out of maintenance mode. So here we go. So up for 2, accelerator, 2, toggle. And I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the parking brake. Right, that's just come out of maintenance mode. So now I can take my foot off the accelerator, let go of the button. If I pull the button up to try and put the brake on, you see it's already on, it's engaged. And then I can put it down, or it doesn't like that, but so if I put my foot on the foot brake, foot pedal, brake pedal, you can see I can put the parking brake on and off. So that's now out of maintenance mode. So it's quite a simple thing really, but hopefully that will be of use to someone. Thanks.